What's up everyone? My name's Chase. We're here at the barbecue pit stop, and today we're gonna be doing some smoked tri-tip. Now tri-tip is one of my favorite cuts of meat. It's just a super easy to cook, delicious meal that you can make at any time in just a couple of hours. We've got our tri-tip here, it's been pre-trimmed. I'm gonna be using these 3 rubs today. We're gonna start out with a base layer of chicken star, move on to Big Poppa Smokers steak rub, and then onto the Craig's brisket seasoning. Those 3 are my personal favorite tri-tip seasonings, however, any beef rub will do. I'm gonna start out with our chicken star to season this guy off. We're just gonna do a light coat over the top with chicken star to get that herb flavor along that tri-tip. I love herbs on beef, and I feel like this chicken star pairs super well when I'm going to sear off and smoke some tri-tip. And today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a smoke and finishing it off with a sear. So I'm just gonna go ahead and season on both sides. And then I'm gonna move on to my next rub. After we use that chicken star, we're gonna take the Big Poppa's Double Secret steak rub. Now Big Poppa's Double Secret has a nice paprika, a little bit of black pepper, and a little bit of garlic. By itself, it is phenomenal. But you throw it on some beef with a little bit of chicken star, a little bit of herb, a little bit of black pepper, and man, it makes an incredible tri-tip. So we're gonna season that top side, season that back end, flip her over, and do it a little bit more. Give it that good seasoning we like. Pat that guy down a little bit, get that rub set in, and we're gonna move on to Craig's. Now Craig's, I love for the coarse black pepper that's found within it. I use this on brisket, I use it on beef ribs, but on tri-tip it really gives you a nice coarse bark when you go to sear off. So we're just gonna go finish it off with a little bit of this Craig's. Has a little bit of smoked paprika in there, a great amount of black pepper, a little bit of salt, and it just gives an incredible peppery flavor to this tri-tip. So we've got it all seasoned up. We're gonna head out to our smoker right now. We're gonna be cooking on the Memphis Pro cart today. We have it sitting at 275, so we're gonna go throw it on. All right, so we're out here at our Memphis Pro cart. Today we're gonna be smoking at 275. So we're just gonna take that tri-tip and we're just gonna put it directly center on the rack. And we're actually gonna be using our Meter Plus today. The Meter Plus is just an internal thermometer. So I'm gonna take that Meter Plus and I'm gonna go ahead and throw it center of the meat in the thickest part. And that way we can monitor the cook as it goes, and we're gonna come back out right as it hits about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. So we've had this tri-tip going for just about 40 minutes. We're gonna come in here, and I checked on my Meter Plus app, it was showing we were right about that 120 degrees. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our tri-tip off of this Memphis Pro. And what's nice with Memphis is they actually give you the ability to do an open flame sear as soon as you're smoking. So I'm gonna come in, I'm just gonna move my grates. I'm gonna swap this piece right here out for their open flame piece. We're gonna throw that guy in. Put down those racks. And then we're gonna put our tri-tip in just to get a nice sear right over it. And we're gonna bring that guy up to about 130 degrees. All right, so we're just gonna come in here while that open flame's there, and we're just gonna be flipping it, making sure that flame is gonna be hitting all sides. You really just wanna build a nice crispy bark and really get a beautiful sear on there. As we do that, we're gonna keep watching the internal temperature, now using our thermal pop to make sure we don't go over that 130 degree mark. So we brought it to that 130 degree temperature. That's gonna be our final temperature. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it off really quick, throw it in this tinfoil pan, and we're gonna let it rest, and then we'll slice into it. Alrighty, so while we had that tri-tip finish up its rest, we went ahead and made some chimichurri using the Frugoni's chimichurri rub, which is super easy. It's just 1 part chimichurri, 1 part vinegar. We toasted some bread, got some cheese, so let's go ahead and slice into this. So we're just gonna start out by making just a little slice. And it looks just absolutely delicious. The bark really crisping on up. So we've got this tri-tip all sliced up. We're gonna go ahead and make our sandwich. Look how beautiful and juicy and delicious that looks. It's the perfect medium rare for a sandwich. I'm gonna start out with just a layer of toast. I'm using sourdough bread. I think it pairs really well with this tri-tip. We're gonna go ahead and throw our cheese right onto it. Top it off with a little bit of chimichurri. And then finish it off with a piece of bread. We're gonna go ahead and cut right into this guy. And that is how you make the perfect smoked tri-tip sandwich.